Hey, it's Virginia J. I always post an episode on Mondays, and today will be a little different. I wanted to acknowledge the passing of my dad's aunt, Mele Diulipe tu Amoheloa Leha. She was a beautiful soul, and she loved her family deeply, and you could feel the love in the way she lived. I always remembered her jean jacket with the sequins that said Paris in the back. She was truly the queen of sequins. Flashy, confident, and she did not play about her outfits. Sending my thoughts and prayers to our Leha family. As I remember Grandma Diu, I'm reminded of the love that she has for her children and grandchildren. The kind of love that's steady, devoted, and always shows up. And that love connects back to my dad because it reminded me of the kind of love my dad has for us. Her steady care for her family pointed me back to the devotion my dad carried through presence, through protection, and through always making sure our family mattered. When I attended the church we were part of, it put a strain on mine and my dad's relationship. He didn't agree with the church that I was attending, and that disagreement created distance between us. But when I was no longer part of that season, I realized I couldn't just hope things would fix themselves. I had to take responsibility for what I could control. I had to earn my way back into his good graces through consistency, through respect, and through showing him with my actions that our relationship mattered. And little by little, we started finding our way back to each other, better than we'd been in a long time. I earned his trust again, and it brought back a peace I can't explain with words. It was restoration. When my daughter finally came, it deepened everything. I didn't feel just grateful. I felt connected to the legacy of love running through my family. I wanted to honor my dad by naming her after his grandmother that he loved and adored, Meletafoki. My dad cherished Meletafoki. He was so happy to hold her, pray over and bless her, and witness something he had waited for. And since it took 16 years for me to be able to have a child, his joy wasn't small, it was everything. When my dad passed away, I was heartbroken and I missed him immediately. But I also had peace because I knew I didn't leave things undone. I made sure I took videos and pictures with him. Every event, every birthday, every family meeting, I captured moments on purpose. Now I can cherish those memories and I can share stories with my daughter about her papa. So his love continues to move forward through her. So if you have your parents, hold them close, not just in the moment, but in the way you choose them again and again. Don't wait for later, because later has a way of stealing time quietly. You don't always get a second chance to show up, to listen, to apologize, to laugh, to say what you mean while their heart still can hear it. Time doesn't stop for grief, and it doesn't pause for regret. The work you think you can do someday has to be done while their presence is still real in your life. Love them with your presence, not only when it's convenient, not only when you're free, but when they need you the most. Let your time become a form of care. Make room for their stories. Pay attention to what they say and what they don't say. Be there in a way that reassures them they're seen. Love them with your consistency because love that shows up over and over builds trust, heals gaps, and softens distance. Follow through, keep your word, be the person they can count on, especially when life gets heavy. Presence is powerful, but consistency is what turns presence into safety. Love them with your choices, the decisions that protect the relationship when it would be easier to walk away. Choose forgiveness when you feel like holding on to pain. Choose honesty over silence. Choose patience over sharp words. Choose respect even when emotions are high. Choose connection over pride. Those choices are how love survives pressure because that's what carries you through loss. The proof that you loved them while you could. The comfort of knowing you didn't just think about them, you actively built the kind of closeness you'll need when memories are all that's left. Hold them close while they're still here, because what you give now becomes what steadies you later.